Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. My name is Reverend Candace Shibata, and my pronouns are she and her. I'm so happy that you can join us for this, I'm sure for many of you, this busy day, celebrating Mother's Day with your families. We wish all of our moms, kid moms, pet moms, aunties who are like moms, and of course, all of our mothers who aren't physically with us anymore. We wish them a very happy Mother's Day and wanted to thank you for joining me today, as well as we turn our hearts and minds to our mothers and our mother figures in our lives and reflect upon the Dharma in our lives as well and how both of these aspects are very, very important to us. Okay, so what I'd like to do is share my screen so that we can begin service together. And of course, I welcome you to prepare your home altar or home obutsudan. And if you do have a home altar, I welcome you to light candles and light your incense and all of that beautiful liturgy and ritual that we do to be able to participate fully. Okay, so I'd like to start this service by the ringing of the kansho, or the tolling of the bell, to remind us to be present in this very moment. And I know, again, you probably have many things to do today, but let's be mindful of this moment together. Okay, so let's sit together during the tolling of the bell called the kansho. Okay, so I hope you heard that okay. For me, it was a little bit low on my end, so I hope you heard the tolling of the bell okay. We'll continue with our opening meditation prepared by Mrs. Darlene Bagshaw.
It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not that easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things, and people tend to pass you over, 'cause you're not standing out like flashy sparkles in the water or stars in the sky. But green's the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly like. And green can be big like an ocean, or important like a mountain, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it could make you wonder, but why wonder, why wonder? I'm green and it'll do fine, and it's beautiful, and I think it's what I wanna be.
Please join me in Gassho. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Thank you, Darlene, for that wonderful reminder of being green, that it's good to be green. And also thank you to all of our Dharma School students and families who participated by sending in your pictures of you being green at home as well. So we appreciate that, especially as Darlene had mentioned, this oneness of life, that we all have to take care of this one planet that we have and take care of each other. So thank you so much, Darlene. Okay, so please join me in the sutra chanting of Jusei-ge today. Again, Jusei-ge is called 3 sacred vows, and these vows were made by the Bodhisattva Dharmakara before the Bodhisattva became Amida Buddha, and that's why this portion of the larger sutra is chanted to, recognize these 3 vows of being one who has infinite wisdom and compassion, and wanting to save us from our suffering, and having these teachings still today. And so the way in which we do praise those teachings is by chanting together. So please chant along Jusei-ge with me at home. Gagon chosegan hishimu jodo shigan fumanzok seifu joshogak gao muryoko fui dai seshu fusai shobingu seifu joshogak gashi jobutsudo myosho chojipo Gukyo mi shomon seifu do shogak ryokujin shonen joei shubongyo shigumu jodo ishoten nishi Jiniki aiko fushomu saido shoujo sankumyo kosai shuyakunan kai chiegen Beshikon moan Heisoku showakudo Tsudatsu zen shumon Koso jomanzok Iyodo jipo Nichigatsu shujuki Tenkon pugen Ishu kai hozo Kosei kudoku 頂戴集中、説法ししく、供養為細仏、具足種特本、金質上満、特異三害用、両仏無下知、通達未不詳、感覚ウェリック、投資最小損、志願や効果、大勢の可能、国書天人、当知妙見、なまなぶ、なまなぶ、なまなぶ、なまなぶ、なまなぶ、なまなぶ、がにしくどく、平等性祭、どんも大心、往生安大同。Namanda Namanda 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 Namanda. Okay, so we'll continue our service with the Gatha of Namu Amida Butsu. So please sing along with me at home for the Gatha Namu Amida Butsu.
When life is fair and the sunlight gilds the day, when fortune smiles and the flowers adorn our way, oft let us pause with grateful hearts to say, Namu Amida Butsu. Even though our way leads 'neath a darkened sky, and to our loved ones pain and death draw nigh, our tears may flow, yet trustingly we cry, Namu Amida Butsu.
Hey, thank you so much for singing with me at home. Oops, there we go. Okay, so we'll continue on with the recitation of the Golden Chain, and this will be led by Dharma School student Casey Hamamoto.
I am a link in Amida's golden chain of love. that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amita's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you so much, Casey. That was a beautiful recitation. I really appreciate your help today. Okay, so we'll continue on with my Dharma message for today. And today, of course, has been inspired by this observance of Mother's Day. And I wanted to share a story with you that I'm sure you're very familiar with. And I found it online so that we can listen to it and see the pictures and see the words. So this is Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman.
Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman. A mother bird sat on her egg. The egg jumped. "Oh, oh," said the mother bird. "My baby will be here. He will want to eat." "I must get something for my baby bird to eat," she said. "I will be back." So away she went. The egg jumped. It jumped and jumped and jumped. Out came the baby bird. "Where is my mother?" he said. He looked for her. He looked up. He did not see her. He looked down. He did not see her. "I will go and look for her," he said. So away he went. Down out of the tree he went. Down, down, down. It was a long way down. The baby bird could not fly. He could not fly, but he could walk. "Now I will go and find my mother," he said. He did not know what his mother looked like. He went right by her. He did not see her. He came to a kitten. "Are you my mother?" he said to the kitten. The kitten just looked and looked. It did not say a thing. The kitten was not his mother, so he went on. Then he came to a hen. "Are you my mother?" he said to the hen. "No," said the hen. The kitten was not his mother. The hen was not his mother. So the baby bird went on. "I have to find my mother," he said. "But where? Where is she? Where could she be?" Then he came to a dog. "Are you my mother?" he said to the dog. "I am not your mother. I am a dog," said the dog. The kitten was not his mother. The hen was not his mother. The dog was not his mother. So the baby bird went on. Now he came to a cow. "Are you my mother?" he said to the cow. "How could I be your mother?" said the cow. "I am a cow." The kitten and the hen were not his mother. The dog and the cow were not his mother. Did he have a mother? "I did have a mother," said the baby bird. "I know I did. I have to find her. I will. I will." Now the baby bird did not walk. He ran. Then he saw a car. Could that old thing be his mother? No, it could not. The baby bird did not stop. He ran on and on. Now he looked way, way down. He saw a boat. "There she is," said the baby bird. He called to the boat, but the boat did not stop. The boat went on. He looked way, way up. He saw a big plane. "Here I am, Mother," he called out. But the plane did not stop. The plane went on. Just then, the baby bird saw a big thing. This must be his mother. "There she is," he said. "There is my mother." He ran right up to it. Mother, mother, here I am, mother, he said to the big thing. But the big thing just said, snort. Oh, you are not my mother, said the baby bird. You are a snort. I have to get out of here. But the baby bird could not get away. The snort went up. It went way, way up. And up, up, up went the baby bird. But now, where was the snort going? Oh, oh, oh! What is this snort going to do to me? Get me out of here! Just then, the snort came to a stop. Where am I? Said the baby bird. I want to go home. I want my mother. Then something happened. The snort put that baby bird right back in the tree. The baby bird was home. Just then the mother bird came back to the tree. Do you know who I am? She said to her baby. Yes, I know who you are, said the baby bird. You are not a kitten. You are not a hen. You are not a dog. You are not a cow. You are not a boat or a plane or a snort. You are a bird, and you are my mother. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Storytime with Miss Jeannie.
Okay, so I hope that that story, maybe for some of you, brought back memories of maybe reading it to your own children or your grandchildren, or having it been read to you. And I wanted to select this particular book just to, again, celebrate this occasion of Mother's Day. And as I mentioned early on, there's so many different types of moms. Mothers to their own children, their biological children, mothers to adoptive children, mothers to our fur babies like myself, and I have 2 cats, my 2 cat babies at home. We can even say godmothers. I'm so fortunate to be a godmother to 2 of my best friend's daughters. And so many mothers, grandmothers, aunties, mother figures. But I can also acknowledge that maybe today might be a sad occasion, or maybe a little painful for some of us as well, because it is maybe a reminder that our mother figure is not here. For example, my mother, she passed away quite a few years ago, but before, today used to be a very painful reminder of her not being here. But it is a day that I can turn my heart and my mind to her in deep appreciation. So it has been a day of thanks. But I know maybe for some of you as well, your mom may not be here, or she might, you might have a distant relationship, or maybe no relationship with her as well. However, what I want us to really think about in regards to our moms, our biological moms or mother figures, this interdependence of our lives. Because despite what kind of relationship we might have with our moms, it is because of them that we are here today. And how can we not be grateful for the life that they have given us? As always, I always talk about this one beautiful line. Of course, the 3 treasures is a wonderful reminder of the 3 treasures of Buddhism in our lives. But however, the first line always reminds us, hard is it to be born into human life? And of course, now we're living it. And this really reminds us of this interdependence of all of these karmic conditions of our lives that allow us to be born to our parents, and the wonderful life that we are able to now live because of our parents. And so in regards to this particular story, this baby bird was loved even before he was born. And so his mother went out to find food for him, knowing his arrival would be very soon. And she loved that baby even before he was hatched. And this little baby was all alone when he was born, and he never saw his mom before he was born, and unfortunately had to go out and find her, and had that unfortunate accident of falling down on his bottom out of that tree. And so he called out to his mom, "Are you my mom? Are you my mom?" When he met all of these particular people or animals or things on the street on the way to find his mom. And when he realized that he was finally back home and his mother asked him, "Do you know who I am?" And he knew right away that you're a bird and you're my mom. So even though they hadn't met before, he knew that this was his mother. And in the pictures, you can see their very loving relationship when they were finally reunited. And again, I think this is something that is very likened to Amida Buddha. And so we may not be able to see Amida Buddha. Yes, we do have the statue of Amida Buddha in our altar, or we have the characters of the Chinese characters as Namo Amida Butsu, and we see that as a representation of Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. And so although we cannot see Amida Buddha, we know, like a mother, Amida Buddha is always there for us, always looking out for us, and maybe getting food to nourish our bodies. And so me saying food, meaning even our own spiritual food, to fill our hearts and fill our minds with the teachings of the Buddha, so that we can always feel reassured that we're always taken care of. And so I had mentioned this before, that Amida Buddha is always calling to us, saying, "I'm your mom, you're okay, just as you are. Even I'm your dad, you're okay, I'm embracing you just as you are." And we always, when we put our hands together and say Namo Amida Butsu, we're already answering this call that has been calling out to us, saying that we're okay. And so again, when we put our palms together in Gasho and say the Nembutsu as Namo Amida Butsu, this is our giving thanks to Amida Buddha, who is likened to a mother or a father figure. Again, always reassuring us that we're okay. And so just like the baby bird made this connection with his mother when they finally met, again, that was already established through love and through care. And I think we too, through our own life experiences, the different things that we've been through in the past, currently, and even in the future, even allow us to develop this, our own personal connection with Amida Buddha and what Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion means to us. And so I think that's something that I want us to really reflect upon. How is Amida Buddha like a mother or father in your life? How are you connecting to Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion in your daily life? And how do you feel that Amida Buddha is always calling to you? And how does that make you feel, knowing that you're always embraced? Even when you feel sad or when you feel alone or maybe anxious or depressed, how do you feel knowing that you're always embraced by Amida Buddha? And so hopefully during this Mother's Day, it can be a one of gratitude and love and reflection in your own life of your mother's life and how your mother's life has impacted you. And how can we not put our palms together in regards to all of our mothers or all kinds of mothers that we know, or maybe who we are, and give thanks to all of these wonderful opportunities to share love with everyone else, and of course, to share love with our own mothers. Okay, so please place your palms together in deep gratitude for all of those mothers in the world, and of course, as Amida Buddha is likened to our mother as well. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Okay, so I'd like to share my screen one last time so that we can continue on.
Are You My Mother by P.D.
Let's see. There we go. Let's move forward here. There we go. Okay, so one last recitation together, our pledge by our head priest, or Monshu, Koljun Otani. So please place your palms together in Gasho. Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Even as I was reading our pledge, it reminds me of my mom, and so maybe you can think about your moms as well. And of course, I think many of our mothers or mother figures, they always put themselves last, always caring for other people and sharing in our joy and comforting us during our sadness. And so for some of you whose mothers may not be here, they too are compassionate Buddhas still looking out for us. And so I was deeply touched to read this today in particular as we observe Mother's Day as well. Okay, announcements. Let me stop sharing.
This is Tiffany. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Please join us for our Gotanes service on May 15th at 10 a.m. via Zoom. Our guest speaker will be Reverend Caitlin Mace from the Tri-State Denver Buddhist Temple. We will also be celebrating our Hatsumaiti ceremony. Reverend Shibata's book club's next meeting is on May 25th at 6:30 p.m. Yaba Pizza Game Night is on Saturday, June 4th at 5 p.m. This event has been approved for in-person meeting. All temple members and friends are invited at no charge. You do not need to be a Yaba member to participate. Please RSVP by May 28th. See the flyer in the Karma for details or right here on the screen. Join the Dharma School students and teachers in donating not new, but used and clean blankets, towels, and/or dollars for the Delta Humane Society SPCA of San Joaquin County, a no-kill shelter. Drop-off will be at the East Gym entrance on June 12th from 12 to 1. We are now accepting raffle donations for the Buddhist Church of Stockton 2022 Bazaar. These items seem to be most popular: store gift cards, new household products, wine, restaurant gift cards, just to name a few. You may drop them off at the church office Monday through Friday from 10 to 2. Thank you in advance for your generosity. Sangha Club is continuing collection of aluminum cans and recyclable plastic bottles. Donations may be left by the white bin under the carport area. Help keep recyclable bottles and cans out of our landfills while supporting one of our youth organizations. Remember to donate your service offering by mailing it into the church or donating through the church website. There will be distance learning today for the Dharma School students, so please stay on. Are there any other announcements?
Tiffany, just a reminder that the scholarship packets for graduating high school students and those continuing their college education is this Friday at 4 p.m. So please get your applications in via email or in person or mail, but be sure it's in by this Friday. Thank you.
Thank you, Darlene. Any other announcements? If not, we truly thank you for attending today to share the Dharma. Remember, friends can view all our recorded services on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.
Thanks, Tiff. Thanks, everybody. I'm not sure, but do we have any new Dharma friends who are joining us today? If so, if you'd like to introduce yourselves, please do so. Or if you feel a little bit shy, please go ahead and say hello in the chat. But while we're waiting, if we do have anybody who's new, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Thank you so much to all of the volunteers who continue to keep the temple inside and out beautiful and clean. And thank you, Tad Shibata, for helping me with the altar flowers today. And thank you, Darlene and Charlie, for your Zoom help. And of course, Darlene, for the beautiful presentation for the opening meditation. Okay, so thanks again, everybody. I don't see anybody in the chat today, so we can definitely have our Dharma School students stay on for distance learning. And then for all of our other Dharma friends, you can go ahead and sign off at your convenience. So please have a wonderful Sunday. And again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers who are online joining us today. Okay, so thanks so much, everybody. Take good care, and we'll see you next week.